Hey, what's up? Stark Ages of Warcraft, yet again. You guys know the deal. 12 player, macro map, after the events of Warcraft 3 campaign. Take control of a faction, fight the other factions, take control points, basic macro map stuff. So, this was sent in by my main man's Bolvar. He's like, hey, you do replays? How do you know if a replay's good? I'm like, I don't know. I find out as I do it. Maybe it's not, maybe it is. Yeah, I don't know until I do it. So, I'm finding out if it's good, and if it's not, very, very stern words from Bolvar. But, hey, every game has something interesting happen in it, at least once. So, let's see, let's see if it's actually interesting. That's all I can say. Okay, players, Star Surge will be, our Scarlet Crusade. He will be up against nobody. I'm gonna turn on Fog of War. Yes, he's gonna be in Stratholme and everywhere else, Scholomance. And their counterpart will be Forsaken and Light Blue over here in Undercity. Yeah. Down south, Bolvar will be Dark Green. Our Stormwind forces starting out in Honor Hold here. Maybe he can defend it, maybe he can't. He'll have to depend on his allies. He'll know Morphing. It's going to be the Dwarves, the Kesmodon. Their opponents, Box Your Box, will be our Blood Elf and half of the Illidari, and Aloe King will be the everything else of the Illidari, the Naga and the Orcs and the Demons and Draenei and whatever. Over in Kalimdor, Orcs for Life, with a very suiting name, will be the Orcs. And his buddy... Oh, he doesn't have a buddy. Oh, his Grey player disconnected at the start. Master BFME will be blue, though. Our Night Elf player. Two good players. Orcs is a pretty good player. And I think he could do it without his ally. Wildcard players. Battle Maniac will be orange. Probably on Kalimdor. We can see like a 1v1v1 kind of fight. And if it's really interesting, we can have the Witch. And he's kind of everywhere, you know, he's up here in Zul'Aman, Jinthalor, everywhere. And normally it's Kalimdor, so this could be like a 1v1v1v1. It'd be kind of cool to see. But yeah, let's actually see what happens. Stratholme's the early fight. Purple wants gate control. He's gonna break that, probably get all his units here. He might rush it. It depends. He's not gathering all his forces, really. He's kind of just grabbing a couple. He's got Kel'Thuzad over here creeping. He's just gonna creep a bit. You don't want to let Light Blue get everything, because Light Blue will take all the creeps on, like, over here. Yeah, he's not going straight for it. Red's reorganizing everything into Stratholme proper. Yeah, he's got the Scarlet Monastery forces here coming out. Gonna go all the way through Hearthland. It's gonna defend. Take this over. Purple building abominations. Okay, he's actually gonna defend this. He's gonna take a couple of units and creep, maybe though, and I think Kel'Thuzad will come and defend. No, Kel'Thuzad is at the fountain still. I mean, red can't take this right at the start. Actually, maybe he could. But purple can always, these units are to buy time. Purple can always come back and just swoop right around. He wants this creep gold and help him defend better. Green, have you made a decision? Green's probably just creeping everywhere. It's just what you do. Early fights. Not really a thing in Dark Ages. Not until like 5 minutes will someone actually start fighting. So yeah, that's what he's doing. He's taking like this control point here. He's building up units so he can have more time and more army to better help defend. Red doing much of the same creeping. He's got his units over here to his hand. He's getting defend. That's a smart play. I don't see defend very often, but I'm not gonna knock it. There's no reason not to defend. It's very good. Not even situational, it's a pretty fucking good ability. Orange, actually creeping. Last couple of games I've got, I haven't seen Orange do much of anything, so the fact that he's even here is a freaking sigh of relief for me. Yellow, probably just creeping, assuming dark green, I can only imagine. Yep, you're just creeping. He's gonna go to Dead Mines, get his King variant. Daneth's probably going for a fast level 6 revive. It's a viable strategy. But he's just gonna creep. Katarina gonna creep. I think Bolvar. It's hard to say Bolvar when I refer to the hero when I'm referring to the player. It's also named Bolvar. They're splitting up, soaking XP on every sort of hero everywhere, and he's getting all the gold he can the fastest way instead of clumping all your heroes together so that yeah, you can creep faster and you get XP everywhere, but I think it's easier to creep everywhere. How are you dying though? Bolvar 4 Dragon is gonna die to a freaking Worgen creep. I guess he didn't realize they have chaos damage or something. Don't worry. If Bolvar asks, I did not see that happen. Yeah, he's creeping, creeps. Purple. Red moved somewhere. Forsaken rushing the Scarlet Monastery. Red didn't move his hero out, I don't know why. It's just that he's pumping out units, stop! You're feeding. Sylvanas gonna be level 5 from this pretty soon. And your hero's, once your hero dies, she takes it. Yep, there it is. Cillian going right down like a little bitch. Probably creeping with Farinell at the same time. Yep. Like I said, Light Blue takes all this crap over here. It's just kind of his. He don't do much until he feels like doing it. Red, coming out of Hearthglen. Purple's rushing Tyr's Hand, actually. He built up units in Stratholme, not to kill Stratholme, but to actually kill Tyr's Hand, take over the Eastern Plagueland, so then he can fight Red one-on-one on the bridge between Eastern and Western Plaguelands, maybe at Anderhall even. So that was his idea. It wasn't actually to defend, it was to push, and Red not doing much. His hero isn't even up here. I don't think his micro is very, I don't think he's very aware. He tried to send his army, actually, to the Scarlet Monastery and help defend it, but that did not work. Green. Green's creeping everywhere still. Except from the hinterlands. You kind of forgot about that. I'm not going to knock him. Pink's probably getting done creeping soon. Let me look at Fog of War. They got Nagarin to still creep. And then they're going to push. Let's see Bolvar going to actually kill Zul'Gurub. It's really a waste of time normally. Green players don't focus on that. It's just not a thing that happens. Xeno, you're probably done creeping soon. He's not going to take this control point across the bridge. Normally I'll take this one. And maybe this one. And then he can come over here and take the shop and teleport back down. But, if you think that the pink and teal players are going to be fast enough to actually get out, you might want to slow your creeping. It's kind of like that. It's one of those like debatable calls where it's like, yeah, I could probably get more gold, but I'd rather not lose. Dark Ages of Warcraft has a lot of gold. It's really ridiculous. Like control points, let me find one. I don't know where the nearest one is. Like, yeah, it's like 30. Creeps give a ton of gold. If I look at Orange right here when he kills something, oh, that's a big boss. That don't count, but pretty soon when these ogres die. So you get a lot of gold to start from creeps, actually, more than control points. See, like 29. Yeah, it's a lot of gold. Light Blue. He's gonna kill Aerogull. He's gonna get the Iron Dollar run. That gives him a reveal, a couple stats too, I think. He actually pulled 2 groups of mobs. It's not the smartest thing, I don't think. Purple, Red's in Tyr's Hand. Red doesn't have a hero here. Yeah, he does. She's just hidden. There against the wall. Purple's actually split up. Kel'Thuzad's gonna push Hearthglen. Baron Rubenir is gonna push to his hand, and Red needs to make the call about which one he actually wants to defend. Because if he splits up, Purple's gonna win. Because Red's have 4 control points, Purple's have 14. He's got like all in North Red. He just has 1 gold. You need to pick one and defend it. Satan's gonna die. He's gonna drop an item. El'Thassad's probably gonna pick that up as soon as he sees it. 24 player Azeroth Wars? No. There's a couple of planes. I don't think there's actually any planes to make bigger maps. Alexandra's Mograine gonna die though, and Purple is actually gonna get him as a hero. This is why you don't overextend with Alexandros, because he dies. You can overextend with other colors. I think the only 24 player macro map I could think of is War in the Plaguelands, and that don't really count because it just kind of took everything else and like shrunk it down. Like Naxxramas, each player gets like a wing, and I like 24. I'm not gonna lie, but that's the only one I could think of. I know there's plans to increase the player count for First War and Plaguelands Eternal Conflict. I think Plaguelands Eternal Conflict is gonna be like 16 or 18, and then I think First War was gonna be like 14. But I think just from the nature of the maps and like the player base and how many people, 12. This feels like the right number. Plaguelands Eternal Conflict? No, it's an old map. It's like First War, but War in the Plaguelands. It actually enjoyed a bit of popularity a bit ago. Because it was like the only map that would work. That and like, not First War, Third War were like the only maps that would work. Plaguelands Eternal Conflict has some developmental, foundational issues where you don't get rewarded for pushing. Just kind of sit there for like 45 minutes till someone gets fucking bored. It feels like attacking. Brown left. Hold up. This is gonna be a two-man fight in Kalimdor, actually. It's gonna be orange and blue, unless green wants to join in. Green, please join in. That would be so interesting. Is this fight down south starting? No. At the 10-minute mark, you should not be an outland anymore. You should be gone. It's not that much creeping to do. But dark green and yellow are taking their sweet time creeping as well. Like, that ain't taken. That's a mercenary hero, by the way. I don't know what she does. Zul'Gurub dying. That's the warning sign for Outland that dark green is going to be up your ass in about 30 seconds. Yep, Daneth Fordring. Not Daneth Fordring, what the fuck? Daneth Trollbane gonna be revivable now because he has Stromguard, and he's just gonna creep up here, take a couple things. That's another mercenary hero. Don't know what he does. Don't know what any of them do. So now he's gonna revive. He can get a little dumb with him, take creeps. It's because Bolvar's name is Bolvar Fordring, so I add Fordring to the end of everything. I know where all the mercenary heroes are. I was gonna make a video on it. I just need to stop being lazy and actually make that video. Because I spent like a day. Oh, I didn't spend a day. They're not that hidden. I spent enough time to find out where they all are. And there's a couple. Hold up, I'm bad at math. 13. Spread throughout everywhere. I don't think there's any on the islands. Oh, look at this Forsaken fighting Scourge, actually. Now, I don't think... Scarlet Onslaught. Interesting. Scarlet Onslaught, you can get, you can actually get the Legion. I've seen it once. I didn't see it in action. I saw, like, it happen. Light blue, not aiming heroes. Baron Rivendare just over fucking extending and not. He's not facing any consequences for it. Actually, I say that, but he's actually gonna die now. Good. Well, light blue is awake. Which is nice. This fight is going to actually favor Scourge because I don't see a melee here on light blue. So you got archers tanking and you got siege tanking. That ain't cheap. Risen is Risen in Dark Ages of Warcraft? Shit, I can't remember. I know Onslaught can do it. Over here, you get this dude. And it's tied to the Onslaught path. But I can't remember the criteria. I think Barian has to be level 10 or something. Can't remember. Is this fight starting? Gil is at the portal, which takes me to the Sunwell.
Our town is under siege.
Dark green is ready. He's probably waiting for yellow. Yellow's done creeping too. Orange. Orange gonna has free reign. This fight's gonna start soon. I'm gonna miss it. Green still split up. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He doesn't know where he wants to focus. He's like, okay, see, this is your problem. You got units here, and you got like an army here. So you gotta pick. I missed Forsaken totally get pushed back. You can't have any heroes. You got Sylvanas hiding, so she's just running. Not even backing up these units, maybe defending at the Sepulture. Nope, you're just dead. Leaving Death Guards. I think these cost like 75 gold. Yeah, it's not something you just want to leave behind. Also, he's got an aura. Yellow's down here now. Look at that. Oh, pick someone for something like cheeky with these Blade Masters, but Dark Green actually has Magic Sentry. I really like that. If you fight under tower, you can't get named. I've said before. South fight here. Hero aiming. Hero aiming at the wazoo. Whoever can aim better wins. Outland team is focused on like nukes, and South Alliance team is focused on Stunlock. Dark Green gonna make the first move. He's gonna pick through. He's gonna go right through. Thunderbluff, home of the Tauren, lies in ruins. Tandred's power grows from eradicating murderers of his father. I have never seen that event. Oh, he just got strong again from killing. That's an interesting mechanic. I didn't know that was a thing. Teal falling for the Archer Mass meme. Yeah, nothing really. No casters. That's just archers. That's archers and your starting units. Not even the summons from Solarian, I don't think. I see a couple, but I think these are the starter ones. Red. Coming back, huh? You're not out quite yet. I want to see where this fight's gonna happen. Blue's here. Orange is... Okay, he's taking the islands with Tandred. Should probably be done by now. Like, there's not a lot of islands, and you have enough boats at the start to take everything, but he did not. This... I think this is for gray or green. Can't remember. Purple rushing back. Oh, he killed Forsaken so bad they freaking rage quit. So now he's gonna turn his attention on red. And it's not gonna look pretty. Red 1-1. Purple 2-2. 1 on range. Oh, 0 on range. Upgrades and income and everything. Hero levels, whatever. Favors purple, so we'll look back on that. Meanwhile, I think yellow's taking the north, dark green's taking the south. Split up like this is not a good way to fight. There's lots of AoE on both sides. These tanks are gonna do AoE, and these blood mages are gonna do their rain of fire. Dark green, they do have reinforcement buildings. Money wise, pink has 1k, teal 200, dark green. Are you kidding? You're 1.7, yellow 14. Okay, so like someone on the team has gold and the other one doesn't. It's like that for both teams. Yellow getting zoned, dark green pushing. It's like a boop, boop. One side pushes in, the other gets pushed. I saw Bolvar, like an effect. I don't know what that was. Revive's coming out from Reginald Windsor here, demi-hero. And dark green might push this. These casters should be up here. I think they had the chain heal. Unless it got changed. I think that's the bishops maybe though. Get arena AoE. This AoE is destroying the siege. Pink backing up with his heroes while he's still ahead, and he ain't dumb. Red. But this got annihilated. Purple now is Arthas, and that's not gonna look very cute. Blue, you're in Orgrimmar. Orange. What's Kalimdor look like? Okay, so orange kind of owns like the middle, and blue owns the top. So they're equal in control points, though. So it's anybody's fight, really. That just depends. See, look, that's that stun lock. You saw how much damage that did? Like, boom, gone. To kill Hellfire Citadel, well, you actually can't kill Hellfire Citadel. You have to kill these towers to capture it and take it away from Pink. Once Pink loses it, he can't train his Fel Orcs anymore. So, Pink backing up. He's trying to save what he has. His upgrades are nice, 3-5. But I don't think Teal's here. Teal lost everything. Wow, Teal, you lost everything. I don't see any. You're at 3 food. Dark green and yellow now that's gonna push here. They had to push to get the towers, and they're at the place they want to be. They don't want to be like over here or back down here. They want to be up here. So better choke for them. They can't get backstabbed down here, but I find that very, very unlikely. Because that's where Pink would backstab you, and maybe like Teal would be fighting here. Stun lock going down on Illidan. See that? Throw another. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. It's ridiculous. Probably Lady Vosh gonna go die now too. Nope, I don't see it happening. Purple gonna kill off Light's Hope. Red. Blue. Don't have anything to view. Feather Fortress is actually alive. He killed off everything but the actual building. So the Sterimore fight has to start soon, right? Oh my god, yes! Yes! Green! You're doing something. Love it. You got all your heroes here. This is where you decide to throw in your lot. He's got the King of Ale. He can... Except for Chen, I can't remember. Yeah, that's for Chen. Unless it's a different keg. It's like hidden somewhere. There's like one spawn here. There's like one behind one of these. They're like hidden, but I can never remember where. Upgrades on orange are really nice, and I can only assume the upgrades on blue are just as nice. They are. Blue's getting... Whoa, blue, what's your melee? 0-0. All these Hellfire Towers are dead. They're gonna take Hellfire Citadel and deny Pink of his chaos damage, actually. And I think it makes Kargath unrevivable? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty sure. So now this is done. Yellow probably will fight teal, and then dark green goes south. That's how it usually works. I've never seen it the other way. Now dark green has Bloodlust. Hellfire Citadel has Bloodlust buff. I think it's the only way you can actually get it. For Outland, which makes no sense. We're just gonna fight trolls. Trolls, how you looking? Your upgrades are fine. Kind of a little bit of point sniping, maybe? Going to the left. You know where Theramore is, correct? Guess it doesn't matter. Dark green pushing Pink back into Shadow Moon Valley. Yellow. Yellow's kind of he's preparing. Okay? Be nice. It's Draenei's here. I don't know what he does, but he's down there. Thought Pink was actually gonna run into him. Okay, Pink decides, I'm not gonna be the one who waits. Look at that. Blade Masters. Katrana, dead. It's like, boop. Daneth, dead. It's a hero aiming fest down here. And I can only assume that someone else is gonna die, because I see something in here in the middle. Actually, that was Bolvar that died. They had like the one, but they faced different ways. They watched each other's back. Varian going down. If Pink can get the crown, that's a bunch of armor. That's like seven armor. That's like 2 upgrades just from an item, and that'll help. That really will help defend. Maybe not push, but you'll have more armor. Teal's getting his shit back together. Zul'Aman going down. Great, not very happy about it. Just gonna take it out on Orange's slumber operations. Okay, blue is set. Theramore. Green, go back to Theramore. I wanna see this. I wanna see this. Stop creeping!
Our allies' town is under siege.
Ron and Thane. That's what got pinged.
Our town is under siege.
Okay, yellow and dark green are actually just gonna go together to kill Pink. They just completely wrote off Teal. They're not scared of him at all. Teal, I don't even think has upgrades. He's got a couple. 3 on this ranged. So, Orange knows where green is, so he doesn't have to worry about getting attacked from the side. Look at that, these boats, these cult Tiras destroyers, these chimeras is gonna get melted. Oh, we even got defend coming out. Oh my god. Can we get dispelled maybe on these treants, and then I would totally creep myself. I don't see priests though. Blue finally starting to put armor upgrades into his melee. Maybe it's just banking it all on this roar with the 5 upgraded archers. Crushing wave coming out. It's a lot of damage. He's gonna lose Keeper of the Grove. Maybe. No, that Keeper of the Grove actually lived, did he not? No. Yes. No, he died. Chandra's gonna die too, actually. That's Doomhammer. I didn't see where she died. Orange just got this tower. It's it's the little cherry on top of this fight, just poking at this mountain giant. Orange has the roar from Doomhammer now, it's on Tandred. Oh, yes, he's gonna case these archers, get all these kills. Let's pick up a little damage. A little more. Yeah, don't mass archers when your opponent has defend and is actually using it. Their green actually killed off Illidan while I was not looking, I think.
Our town is under attack.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about the towers.
Work complete.
Alright, you have buildings?
Our town is under
You
attack.
have buildings too, right? Nope, he's going boulder towers. He's not gonna build units. Those are for bitches.
Our allied town is being attacked. Our town is under
Orange up here, green down here. Oh my god, can they see each other? Green can actually see him. Wait! Yo! Bro! Why are you allied with blue? He's a bitch. He's a bitch, Green. Green didn't focus on one place at the start as trolls, and he's tougher for it because now he's at 5 control points. And I mean, Gray wasn't even here, and Brown left too. You could actually had. Yeah, actually had Kalimdor. I think Blue might. Blue isn't playing very smart. He's not using his Wisp with this spell. Pink has Naga now, which is cool. I don't think he's gonna do anything with it.
work complete.
Oh! Green and orange, this is what I've been waiting for, but these freaking mud golems. Why are there so many mud golems? I see this going in the way. Well, they both have roar. So that's not even worth mentioning. It's like, yeah, they both have damage increase. Hero Aim's probably coming out from orange though. I see Manticore dying. Yep, and probably. Yeah, the other troll is dying. Sand Scalp's dead too. Orange backing it up a little early because he knows freaking blue is here because they're mass handling herd nuggets. Blue has Cenarius now, and that's so not cool. Yeah, I think Orange only lost that because he got scared off by Blue. Blue has 24 control points, 23. To get updated. Orange had 14. Go snipe some from Scourge. He's at like 40, dude. It's got. Speaking of Scourge,
Our forces are under attack.
you're just farming, huh? That's cool. I understand. Dark green and yellow. Ready to go into another storm. Kill off. Yeah, pathetic Illidori resistance. In their towers.
Summoning is complete.
Oh, here they go. My timing's pretty good.
Summoning is complete.
They're actually baiting with the siege.
Summoning is complete. Summoning
I think Teal's trying to lure with like the blink,
summoning is complete.
but yeah, I don't see yellow letting that happen with the siege. It's hard because you can barely see the path here. You can only know because it lines up with these little runes here. Everything else is hidden. I really do like how Netherstorm looks though, more than any other map. I mean, I don't like how like the island's set up. It kind of feels a little lame,
Research
but I really do like this purple effect that it has going on. I think orange wants to fight under his boats. Boats do a lot of damage. They're not a cheap date either.
Our forces are under attack. I
Uh,
can't go there.
got a lot of gold on some players. Oh my god. Oh, are we really doing this so the towers? Oh, oh, are they on hold position? Up.
Done.
If you move in a little more, you can actually get them. No, he's moving them back. So, towers coming out for both sides. We're just gonna frickin' sit here, I guess. Which means... let's fight to start.
Upgrade
Kind of, see, if this was 3 teams, this would be interesting. But because blue and, green here are allied, this Mexican standoff here is not nearly as interesting as it could be. I'd just like to see everyone rush in and fight each other. Free for all, but that ain't gonna happen, sadly. Orange is a good player, though.
I can't build there.
And, blue's kind of on tilt. So, I think it favors orange, even though he's at a disadvantage.
Our forces are under attack.
Also, like a melee coming out
Is under siege. Done.
from our Elven Troll Alliance. So, if orange can get through that... hold up. Purple decided he had enough creeping the lever of Forsaken, and he decided that he wants to go into Casmodon. So, yellow and dark green are here. Yeah, oh, purple, you're so fed. What are these upgrades, dude? Oh. I think this bridge isn't here. They destroyed the bridge.
Forces are under attack. Complete.
They're stuck! They're actually stuck in another storm. Purple coming through, though. Yeah. Dark green. Spent your gold! I'm going to fucking scream! Purple's strong, but, well, he has like double your income. But you can still fight him if you, used your gold, you know? A couple spells here. Maybe like a Dispel because there's Frost Armor and Raise Dead. And probably Unholy Frenzy. Not sure about that last one. But that's always a thing. So, purple is going to be inside of Ironforge in about a minute.
Our allied town is
Yellow,
under siege.
pulling back. Is the tram up?
Job's done.
I don't know if you can tell if it's up. I don't think it makes like an effect.
Job's done.
Dark green is gonna run back to Stormwind and say, yeah, you can suck my balls, yellow.
Our allied town is under siege.
So here's how you play this. You kill these bridges and you fight here, and then you fall back and you kill the, well, I don't think you can kill that bridge.
Our allied town is under siege.
Yeah, I don't think this
Our
bridge
town
dies.
is under siege.
You kill these ones and camp inside of Westfall, but I don't think that's what you want to do. Orange. Are those just frigates?
Our allied town is under siege.
I think they are.
I come to cleanse this land. I come to cleanse this land.
Dark green making units, catapults and some casters. I don't see any melee, I don't see any upgrades coming out. I don't see a lot of much of
Under siege.
anything except for Surge Forces in Dunmoreau going straight for Ironforge. Yellow, 15 control points. It's fightable. You have to be smart.
Our town is under siege.
Like, aim down Syndragosa if you can. Okay, I assume the tram has to be up. Okay, the tram is up. Now, how are you gonna do this? South Alliance. This purple had a free game, more or less. Forsaken did good for a little bit, and then they totally dropped the ball by not making melee. AoE coming in the backline. That's the Arth Assault coming out. Wow, that is a big area. He's here. He's sitting all the way back here. I think you might just have to go... Green is questioning if he wants to bring his hero squad in. I would too. I wouldn't necessarily want to give Art this plus 7 armor. And, well, Arth is already magic immune. That immunity does nothing for him. Yeah, you took too long to decide if you wanted to come in. Now you actually have to die and lose all your items some very end. Get back in the tram and start killing it. Maybe... This is a good place to fight. Arth Assault's down, so you don't have to worry about getting nuked entirely. But I wonder... I think Purple got a little confident and decided he didn't need to reinforce on city buildings or acolytes anywhere. If the spell comes up here, oh yes, that's what I wanted to see. They can pull it back. Syndragosa might die from a really quick focused aim. Throw some stuns on her and everything. She might actually die. No, they're gonna make it out. Orange. It's fine. Seen any movement over here. Okay, we're about like halfway. So I'll call that part 1. So I can cut up the VOD and put it on YouTube easier. Yeah, so they defended Ironforge. Kinda. There's a lot of stuff dead here. But we'll see how it plays out in part 2.